Sorry, I gotta catch him on chat. Jesus. What do we got here? All right. Oh. Wait. Let me catch up on chat. What do we got? Brings back to the early 2000s playing Age of Empires. Oh yeah. Freezy Pop isn't here to enjoy this peak. It fails on so many levels at making a point. I appreciate there's trying to make a experience, but it's missing the point of such an experience if you purposefully make things hard to understand without adding anything to it. It simply limits the amount of people who can enjoy it for no reason. I feel like it's more of a patience thing. Like, it's just not for everyone. If maybe you're a bit more patient with it. But yeah, I totally understand. It's quite abstract, in my opinion. Feels like gatekeeping. Nah. Maybe a little bit. Fuck, I'm lost. Here we go. Totally understand this. Literally my thoughts I couldn't put together. I think the game is easier to appreciate through a lens of data, mostly paraphrasing Wikipedia here, rejects the rationality and reason of modern capitalism by embracing nonsense and irrationality. It's an old art movement that doesn't much survive today, but the game contains very explicit references to it. Yeah, it is an art piece, I think. Whether you get something out of it or you don't, that's just what art is. Welcome back, thank you. Now I'm cleaning my pigsty of a gaming setup. Get on it. Alright, so I played Tales from Off-Peak City. This is like their first demo. It's actually free. I don't know how long it is, but I just know it's a bit weird. So sorry, I just gotta get my chat down. There we go. I read my chat on my above screen. That's why I'm always looking up, and you can't see my eyeballs properly. What is going on? Nay harder. I'm not naying. So Davey, it's a random Friday night, so we're playing some random games. Citywide subway service suspended. Consider transportation alternatives. Boating, rafting, and swimming. Have a great weekend. Cosmo D, off-peak. Interact, adjust mouse sensitivity. Well, look who it is. Always click to advanced dialogue. Slow subway, I'm not surprised. The city is too much sometimes. And I know what you want to get. I know you want to get on the train to Rowayton. Well, you're in luck, my friend. I had a train ticket all ready to go. Marcus hooked it right up. I'm not going anyway, so it's all yours. But I screwed up again. The train ticket's in tatters. The pieces fell out of my jacket and scattered around the station. Believe me, I know train tickets aren't cheap these days. But you'll find the pieces. I know you gotta catch that train. I believe in you. Ha! And the people you meet here, they won't be able to help you directly. But they may still want to talk to you. Others maybe not. Marcus.
Samurai astronaut summon Marcus.
See, that's art. In either case, you might find their musings insightful. Or not. No Jackal. The circus. Maybe one day Jackal. The way they treat those giants, they're just happy to take that circus money. And all the time and energy spent, what a waste. I think that's his song. That's his song. By the very different definition, it's outdated way of thinking, and expressive in that way is no longer remembered by most people. Good art that's built for making a point makes complex things seem simple. They could express themselves it's much clearer way, even if nonsense was the point. It makes it painful and could hurt some people with its flashing light noise that hurts the ears. Yeah. What is John Beatles doing here? That's not John Beetles. It looks like a beetle. It's Tomothy. The sixth beetle. John Lemon. Jomothy. Some people talk to you, others talk amongst themselves. Oh, I missed that. Get close to objects, activate or use or take them. I really want to eat this Vegemite piece of bread that I made. Whoosh! Yes. More Vegemite bread. If you guys could see my webcam right now, I'd be so embarrassed. I'm eating like an animal. I should not hurt its audience physically. Cock Ringo. Alright, I'm done. Thanks, Domo. I appreciate you sharing your opinion. And I do agree. Definitely the hurting people, like the flashing lights and the overstimulation. There is something that the artist didn't do to consider some people. Heard. As a marker of painful noise and flashing lights, I believe that there is place for those things. I think the game would do well to warn. Yeah, definitely, more explicitly. But I have zero objections to those. Donkey Kong and his coconut cream pies. Franners. I bookmarked downloading... I bookmarked downloading the Donkey Kong and the Crystal Coconut to give it the old Teletubby treatment. Well, I think banana cream pies might be a good topic. Oh no. Show is rancid. Yeah, it's very bad. Funky new jazz. Yeah, the music in this game, and Tales from Off-Peak as well. Really enjoy it. Marcus is gonna be very upset. Ah! It's because I overused him. This music book is still closed. Oh my god.
Samurai astronaut summon Marcos.
What show? It's called Donkey Kong, and it's like the treasure of the crystal coconut or something. It's like a Donkey Kong 3D animation, and it's fucking so bad. Off-Peak is fun. I quite enjoyed this when I played it. Music is good, yeah. Hello, Marcos. Kitten. The kitten is there. I think the strong negative reactions to the game are consistent with data as well, given its place in history as anti-art. It was often banned and its art shows even its artists in prison for upsetting people. Fuck. That's amazing. So it truly is data. It's almost like how AI art is treated these days. I built this oven in my backyard. Good. Oh, I can roll it anywhere that needs a party, but the price got to be right, always. Can I have pizza? Eat. I'm gonna eat his whole pizza. Fuck it, I'm eating all these pizzas. I can't duck. It's alright, I can eat them. The cheese. You mean the old cartoon from the 90s? Yes. Yeah, I think it was the 90s. It was a 3D cartoon. It is art. AI art is art. It's well, that's debatable. It almost certainly is not. I know the entire history of imprisonment. Some data artists are very incrediary. Damn, I gotta work on my vocabulary. And likely got arrested for indecency or disruptive behavior in public. It most certainly is. It's fed other people's hard work and spits out vomit. A lot of it is vomit, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm super sleepy. It's gonna be 3 AM for me. I always enjoy my time here talking with you. Good night. Good night, Angel. Thanks for coming, and rest well, yeah. Thanks for joining in on the discussion. I forgot that I had changed games. I'm like, ooh, the quality the quality has increased. AI art is art that has no value. Yeah. Yeah, it's still art. It's been created. Doesn't matter if it's vomit. It's art. It's not art, and it's genuinely offensive to real artists to call it that. It's a different form of art. Oh. The work is stolen and fed to the machine. It's unethical as fuck. Yeah. And most of the time garbage. I will quote Plato. As the soul is immortal, has been born often, and has seen things both here and in the other world, there is nothing which it has not learned. So it is in no way surprising that it can recollect the things it knew before about virtue and other things. It's also not real AI. No, it's not like that artificial general intelligence. It's not entirely true. There is an intent behind whoever wrote the prompts. Yeah, the artist is the programmer. I think it's much less creative than other art. Yes. It's still... I think it's still art, even though it's like an abomination. It's like if I spliced together all these different animals and it made an animal. It's an abomination, but it's still an animal. She doesn't know I'm waiting for her. She could enter from anywhere, so this is the best place to keep a lookout. I've been waiting for a long time. I told she passes through the station around this time every day, but I can never seem to find her. Red hair and an orange dress. You spot her from anywhere, and yet, if by some unlikely chance you meet her, please don't tell her I'm looking for her. In fact, you never saw me. It's kind of peaceful up here. Pretty much humans cannot create things without knowledge or experience of them. In other words, there is no difference between human doing art and AI. I like that that perspective. Because it's just like an interpretation of data, really, when you break it all down. Juicy Form disagrees. And so does Samurai. The AI must be prompted. as soon as the AI can make of its own accord. That could also be like inspiration. I have to be prompted to like create something. I have to find inspiration, and something prompts me to like start that program. There are definitely still problems with whether they obtain their training data from sources that we're willing to share or not. Yeah, that's an issue. But it can be considered art. You are still talking about other people's work and recreating it. You are still taking generations of ideas and making things with it. Yeah, you're still experiencing reality that is not just yours. Oh, hello. Oh, this fucking freaks me out. Oh. Wait, just stop talking. I'm trying to read the chat. It can be considered art. You are still talking about other people. Yeah, we got that. The way that machines learn is not akin to human learning. No, but it's like an analog of it. You cannot create anything that AI can't. I'm not talking about learning. The only problem I have with AI art is the artist not being paid, and there is art being stolen. Yeah, that's like the dodgy part. They've just taken data and made their own thing. Other than that, I think it could be used an interesting tool if the artist gives permission. Yeah, I think the problem is when people think of art, you think of like effort. And that's why like a lot of modern art, people are just like, that's fucking bullshit. It's the same as like AI art. Like there's no effort in it, apart from the programming. But modern art, like, you know, you've seen that one where the guy, like, he's stacked heaps of buckets of sand and he breaks the bottom bucket until the sand comes out and all the buckets fall over. And then he's like, well, there it is. And everyone starts clapping. What the fuck? Like, that's not good art, but it's still art. I'm talking about the use of what it knows and what we know. Not the same. Yes, we are prompted by different things. While the AI art can be considered a tool, like a paintbrush, it just means you are not doing a lot of the creative process and producing a result. We're influenced and inspired with the things we see. We're still processing it. As a physicist, I have an issue with how people see this stuff. I knew that's where you were coming from. As someone... Where am I going to go? Let's go here first. Someone working knowledge of current generation AI, it's not the same as a human being. It's extremely large-scale mathematical calculations, not dendritic growth. But maybe one day dendritic growth. You aren't prompted unless you're getting a commission. Me? I've created some stuff. I created this stupid hand, man. Didn't I? That was an inspiration. Oh my god, I heard AI art and my stance is I hate it. I think it's unethical. Okay, good night. Angel, you can't just come here, drop that shit and leave. That's fine. The lack of ethics is the worst problem, yeah. I don't care about the ethics. People take things from others and add and subtract all the time, but because you like it doesn't mean it's any less or more ethical. Main problem with using AI to produce art other than ethics of what training data using is that as a tool, I think it takes away too much from the creative thought from the person using it. Yeah. I think everyone's a bit confused. It's because I'm not reading things properly. My contention is that we're not talking about individuals here, we're talking about corporations who are trying to generate revenue by using these things. Yeah. And artists are losing jobs. I've actually, Domino's is using voices, like AI voice, instead of getting someone recording. There's heaps of that shit going on. Other than ethics of what training data you're using. What you know, that what you think you know and you think you imagine, and make it up on the backs of generations of other people's work. Yeah, but it's not as direct, I think, Magus. Like we do distill down our experiences that are based on other people's experiences and so on and so forth. But I feel like the exact copy of wait, I started here. The exact copy of like what the data is trained on. There's a bias in its wholeness compared to our distillation of reality. Yeah, sure, but there's a whole idea of public domain for stuff that people can have uncredited access to. Yeah, it's a different thing. Though that capitalism now. I profit it. I don't see. Oh my god, you guys are talking so much I can't even keep up. Let's go. We're going to the ticket booth. Last train boarding on track 5. Oh great, it's you. Oh that's right. I'm trying to find other thing. I know all about you. I know you definitely don't have money for a ticket. You're not the first one Luke has helped out. You know. You're lucky I don't call that guard standing over there. Look, I'm not being rude. Just get out of my face. Modern art, man. I saw a broom placed on a wall with a picture of the same broom next to it. With the definition of broom, it still triggers me. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that stuff is pretentious. Like, in their head, you can tell... Well, I don't know. They might be fucking pulling your leg. But you can tell that they're like, this means, like, something to me. This broom. Like, because when I was a kid... I was forced to sweep the floor, and they took a picture of me with this broom, and so on and so forth. But if you have to really dig deep to get that. Otherwise, this is broom featuring broom. Like, I couldn't for the life of me come up with something so new it is functionally, objectively original. That doesn't exist, Megas. I'm not saying AI can't exist, but it exists now. But as it exists now is not art. Same old story, I'm afraid. Musicians selling their prize sheet music on consignment. Easy money for them, the way the market is going. Most of the players had to memorize all this by now anyway. The saxophone pieces are from the same guy whose vinyl collection founds its way to Shanty over there. And the cello player? I'm not really sure about her. If money and such were not involved, I don't think anyone would care about AI art. I think artists care about AI art. Megas, as a physicist, I think you're very logically minded, so... You know, data is art. And I take the position that it's technically art in the sense that nobody using a tool to produce a picture or music, etc. is art, but only the most rudimentary sense. Yeah, I think that's the point. Art isn't the tool though, art is the end product of using tools. Yeah, so the prompts. The keyboard is the tool. And billions of pieces of data for art. Yeah, I got an achievement for that called the cookie crumbles because I ate all the cookies. I'm so glad someone is enjoying my cookies. Shh. If you listen closely, you can hear the sighs of the old trains along the abandoned. Huh? They, sorry, they make these long, slow, deep tones all day. I just need some water. Been reading a lot. We're getting into some metaphysical stuff here. I love it. But I can see where you both... what we're talking about is meat versus machine. I think. Or something. I misread your comment. Oh, what's this? Yes! Grab ticket. Oh, I only need like a couple more pieces. Fucking, someone's having a shred fest. Who lives here? I'm glad I came around here. I wasn't going to. The context of the company that provided the AI tools having taken artists' work without their permission to produce the tool. You found my apartment on Google Maps. A human consumes like 20 or 30 watts when doing art. So like, it's not... Of course a physicist will see everything just as energy conversion. Artists say the best part about art is the creative process, not the end result. I still need to find those pieces. Technically, a computer uses more energy to do that same task. That's a subjective emotional reaction though. Well, art is emotional. I think that's the thing. There's like no emotion in AI art. That's one of the major differences. It's not a whole ticket. Bring me a whole ticket and you can board. Is that Thomas the Tank Engine? The consumer thinks the end result is whatever is what matters. Art is emotion. Yes, art is about emotion. Look at this guy. Creating art right here. Okay. I can't interact. But what I'm going to do is have some more Vegemite bread. Alright. Star booty. I don't know any of this. Miles Davis. Ooh. Archipelago. Oh, that was the band that is making this music. Yes, Vegemite. AI doesn't feel anything or think anything when it's mashing together data. Yes, that is a defining factor. It connects data points. Okay, so that's where I'm losing you guys. I gotta sleep. Thanks for playing more Oakspiel, but also sorry for playing more Oakspiel. I know, look what's happened. I don't know if I can play the rest of it. We activated everyone's conversation brain. Nah, see, that's what art does. It makes you talk about art. That's why it's good art. It's objectively good art, because it's getting everyone talking. Again, I'd recommend thinking of the AI as a paintbrush that does almost all the work for you. Don't equate the AI to the artist. Yeah, the person putting in the prompt is the artist. Yeah, like you just said, but they're not providing the same level of creative input, I think, as someone picking up a regular paintbrush. That perfectly said, I think. But then it wouldn't be AI art. Well, you say AI art as in like, this is an oil painting. This is an AI painting. Wait, how do you quantify that statement? Oh, sorry, I got a cough. Quantify what, Megas? they're not providing the same level of creative input. I think... Wait, I can try to answer this because I feel like I know the difference. Let me just have the rest of this bread. So, I think that's also the creative input is where the emotion comes into it. There's no way someone is like, they got this feeling I need to create. They pick up this brush, which is AI, and they're like putting their soul into it, and they're like, I need to see a clown with a big dumpy fighting Skibbity toilet on the moon. I need to see that because it's expressing what I'm feeling. There's just no way. But also, like, you can't quantify that either. Maybe someone is fucking feeling that, but they're pretentious. An image is generated by someone with a paintbrush is a painting. Art generated by AI is an AI art if we want it to be its own thing. So I think the argument is sus. No more art allowed. We have to destroy all art and ban all emotions, like Christian Bale movie Equilibrium. Is this where I found the other way? The different one. No, I ate her cookies. The person painting is thinking a lot more about where every bit of image they're creating goes. The person writing a prompt is providing much more broad strokes, and their tool, AI art, translates this into something less intentional. Okay, so I get it gets the job of expression done. This is art expression. The medium shouldn't matter. Yeah, it's still art. I agree there's art. It's the same as, you know, pomo art or modern art. Just like low effort. Doesn't matter on the intention. Fuck, where is this last piece of ticket? Have I been up there? I think I've been up there. AI prompt isn't a medium though. How's it not? Yes, definitely. It's like definitely a medium. Baby. Sorry, I hope I'm not coming off as rude. Nah, Magus, you're good. This place used to be a pit of sadness before I showed up, but through my tireless work, we just ranked number 2 most enjoyable transit hub in the region according to Travelers Quarterly. And number 1? Unimportant to me. I like his cowl. I agree that an AI prompt is a medium, but you don't put much of your own thought into it. Yeah. I think it's mostly ego and pride than anything that makes people not like it. However, I also think maybe thinking more about actual AI, not like LLMs. Learning... What's LLMs? What is actual AI? Like general intelligence? Not even close to what we use now is far from actual AI. Why is it that why is what we have now not just primitive AI? It's proto-AI. That's not what I'm saying. As it exists now, it's not art. It's still art, it's just not AI. Something's still being created. If the AI was an actual AI, it would be creating art. Well, that's getting down to consciousness, and that complicates... I went up this way, didn't I? Yeah. That complicates things even more, doesn't it? Yes! It's primitive, but it's a few steps from general AI. What's the difference? Well, general AI is like basically consciousness, isn't it? As an example, I used to bounce ideas off, and it's very good at it. However, it still struggles with certain topics. Like ChatGTP. I can shit on the floor. It doesn't mean it's art I created. The shit by just include the medium. But it does. It does. If your intention is to create, then you've made art. You've chosen the foods that you wanted to shit out as art. You have intention. But it's doing really well with taking. Wait. Yeah. But it is really doing well with taking what it has and coming up with novel ideas. To be crass. I'm hearing what we have isn't AI, but why isn't it AI? Not everything is art. It depends on the intention. Not everything is art, but you can also find something like beautiful and creative that wasn't intended, like nature. I just think that, there's too much of a spectrum on art. You can't nail it down because the whole thing is fluid. It is art, yeah. Branners, you may not think so. Things can just exist; they aren't art. Yeah, but also things can exist and be art. But that doesn't make it so. Art is so ethereal. Yeah, exactly. Anyway. Hey guys, going? Having a good night? I think we can agree that art is a tricky subject. Sorry. How we doing for time? Grab a ticket piece. I'm so close. Sorry, there was a Crunchyroll leak, so I'm just gonna go change my password. Just in case, you know. I don't actually know what my password is. So, you know. Well, just give me a second. The music has stopped. Oh, let me put on some other music. Here we go. Just while I change my password. Sorry about that. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? I'm watching One Piece. Oh no, I can hear myself. Sorry. Okay. Settings. How do I change my password? Settings. Here we go. Password. Current password. Making up a password here. Couldn't change your password. Oh no. Oh, it's not letting me. Wait. All right, I think I got it. No, it won't let me change my password. Why not? Oh my god, this is a disaster. Yeah, please talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, it just won't work. Maybe everything's just blocked out. Hmm. Yeah, not working. Okay, whatever. I can't do anything about that. All right. Sorry about that. Very annoying. Okay, I can't keep up with the conversation anymore. But if I will read and give you my 2 cents when I can catch up. While while I find the last piece. But yeah, please do go on. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I got a piece from here. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing else, was there? No. Nice little bar. That's a cool point. Asking someone to draw something is the same. Maybe there's something over the other side that I haven't seen. Pretty sure I'd been down that side. But I'll just double check. I've definitely been down the other side. No, I have been down here. Damn it. There's like one bit of ticket left. True AI is AI. Fuck, where is this piece? It isn't because I refuse to draw what you asked, and I will draw what I want. But if you're looking at what about someone who's looking for a commission? It's still art. Okay, can't. I'm just gonna follow the left around. I ate all their pizza. If so, yeah, I've been. Maybe I'll have to go up here again. If so, and you give the AI a description of what you'd like for it to draw for you, and it produces a drawing for you, and you, the person asking AI to produce art, it would need a level of knowledge and ability to adapt to be far more creative, spontaneous AI. Yeah, it's a long way off. When the AI is the equivalent of a human being. Yes. Doesn't mean it's not art, yeah. Prompter and AI is the example, has not produced art. The human equivalent AI has. The AI hasn't produced the art as much as a brush produces art. A very complex brush has not done the art. Fuck, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, still got one more piece. In this case, we're talking about an AI that's literally indistinguishable from a human. Well, if that's the case, then I mean, what the argument here is what AI art is not art. But I think it is art because it's been something that's been created. Whether it, like, on a scale of being genuine to not genuine, an AI equivalent of a human being creating AI art would be, in my opinion, genuine. That's where I am. Doesn't tell me where the tickets are though. Been down there. Pizza Records. Music shop over there. Now I go check that out. How do you reconcile that? I'm talking about a human. See, it's genuine. No, genuine from like an emotional, artistic point of view. Here we go. Like, it's genuinely art, but it isn't genuinely created. I think an AI that is indistinguishable from human would create genuinely created art. Sorry. Just having some of that rum. I'm just going to take all these magazines. Thank you very much. I'll take that one. To be honest, I watch streams of Switch off from the horrors of the Peter Dutton AI. Your streams to switch off. Yeah, you're taking entropy and reorganizing it. Crazy to see someone defend it. So we are comfortable establishing that the person prompting the AI to create the art has not produced any art. No, I don't believe that. Would I feel the same way if AI created music? Well, yeah, AI does create music. It's rubbish and soulless, but it's still music. And that's sort of brings me back to my point where you can find art anyway, like anywhere. Your idea of what music is subjective. Like, a bird singing is music. It's singing a song, isn't it? And AI, I can go get on the train. AI is making bullshit music, but it's still music. What does genuinely mean to you guys? For me, it's coming from an emotional place, which current AI is not feeling. Like, the brush doesn't feel emotion. Very good. Now, if you'll just board to the train on my right here. Stop. That ticket was meant for Luke, not you. At first, I was okay with this little arrangement, but now I'm having a second change of thought, especially considering your sticky fingers with my merchants here. Because I took all their shit. Just taking things without wanton abandon, like you own the place. You are a bold one indeed. But now it's time for you to settle up, my friend. And considering your financial situation, we may have to get a little creative. Ivan's always saying he needs another hand behind that ramen counter of his, considering what you owe for that ticket, along with everything else you've acquired. I actually see this as a golden opportunity for you. Guards, can I remove this vagrant from the train platform? Wait, who's this? Okay. What the hell are you doing here, Muriel? Oh, wait. Ah. The circus welcomes you. Sorry, I'll catch up on chat in a second. Cool. That's cool. I liked that. It was artistic. Haha. Is it art? I don't believe that, but it's still art. Penguinholme, for the moment, consider a hypothetical example where the AI you have asked to create art is, all in name, another human. Then that's a commission. then in that case, the AI is the artist, and it's a collaboration. Oh, goodbye. Okay.